of these teams. It could not get closer. Actually, it might get closer, even between the top 4 here, if FaZe has anything to say about it. Time to head over to the commentary team for Erangel. Let's go!
Yes, thank you very much. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the final game of the day. Just 5 maps remaining before we've crowned the champion of Phase 2 here at the PEL. The top 5, it may well be decided, but we've no idea who the hell is going to win this thing. With just 11 points separating the top 4, it is going to go down to the wire. I was looking at the points thinking, oh, FaZe are falling away, but then they deliver. They pick up the win. They are going to be back in their home territory, as are most teams. What we're going to have to see, though, is some adjustments for maybe Reciprocity. Are they going to try and drop DA? No, they're going up to North George. I just wasn't sure because, you know, that's sort of really the territory we're in. Obviously, you were mentioning the hot drops, but it's going to be Unity and Reciprocity up into North George, just as it has been throughout the season. Froz is joining me for this one.
Welcome. Or, well, did I say welcome to myself?
You just say welcome to yourself. Froz.
That's really odd.
Awkward. It's all right. It's all right. English is only a 3rd language, so I'll allow you to get away with this one.
Hey, pretty decent play note to start with.
Yes.
Going from the east to the west, straight across the middle, more or less. That lets more or less everybody go to wherever they want.
It does mean Na'Vi kind of in Winstrike's backyard at the moment, it seems. They're a team that...
Oh,
hello.
Oh.
Hello, hello, hello. It's a big northern circle again. Up in
lot
the
of
shooting
northern.
range. CrowCrowd, DA are going to find themselves a relatively central point. It's what they do best. They're going to get themselves, I guess, the crossroads, right? The crossroads is the center point right now.
Well, Crossroads is good, but we do know that a lot of these circles end east of the Crossroads.
We'll see whether it goes junkyard or anything like that. It's or scrapyard or whatever you want to call it, where Kemba pretty much is right now.
And remember last time we had sort of this circle, we saw CC actually putting 2 guys, or wait, was it a full team, camping the Yasnaya Bridge
Yes.
when Raise Your Edge came through.
Yes, courtyard. Yep, you're right.
We might see similar stuff happening in this game here.
I feel with Raise Your Edge, the morale has dropped because TSM have just done so well today. Yeah. I think it's like it's just fell off. The chance of getting 5th place is gone, so therefore it's like, oh. But they got to be careful because, you know, they were in 6th place. That's 20,000. Goes down to 15,000 in 7th and 8th. But as you guys just mentioned on the desk, if they're not careful, they might even drop out of the top 8. It would be bizarre for ENCE to get back into that top 8.
And, I mean, you got to remember, Raise Your Edge, they were in 5th place last weekend. Now they're down there, and they might get out of the money as well.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I say, I mean, ENCE have had a great weekend. Great 2 weekends, in fact.
Great 2 weekends. It was 2nd overall last weekend. This weekend, right now, they're 1st place.
And this is their circle. This is a circle that pursues ENCE down to the ground. Back in the north of Georgia Pole.
The big thing, we see Squeaky moving right now.
Erangel, sorry. Yeah, Squeaky's trying to find. He's going for that compound. This is where ENCE tend to go. They tend to go for that and the warehouse. So it's the triple houses, right? So is it triple houses or is it 4? I can't remember. I think it's 3.
It's 3.
It is 3. I was wrong.
1 big, 1 smaller, and
one little shack thing. Yeah.
Well, the interesting thing with the last game as well was we saw the new compound towards Sarky there being in play that ENCE played. It's quite interesting because we've never seen it in competitive before.
I mean, look at the difference. So I mean, still, even though they are stepping it up here in the last week, just 87 kills on Squeaky. He had what 98,
101,
101 in 60 games. No, Rustamar had 101, 102, whatever it was. 98.
Yeah.
He had 98.
Yeah, might have been 98.
Yeah, in 60 games, and here we are.
You have better memory than me.
91st game, 92nd game, 91st game.
What? Which game? This is
game 91.
It says 92 in the top left.
It is the 92nd. Yeah. I was looking at you, not the screen. I was keeping eye contact.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's all right.
At least you didn't say welcome to yourself.
Welcome. I mean, I do tend to say welcome, ladies and gentlemen. So. But that's more to the people, not myself. Yeah, but Reciprocity.
All right. Didn't need that one, but
well, no, they were just starting to rotate.
Yeah, that's gonna slow them down, and they might get out of position because of just that little knock there.
It's a knock. It's a cost for resources, the meds, everything.
Slow them down. That's a faster bleed later on.
3 men in a car. This is risky. Risky, risky, risky. At the speed they're going to bump into Team Liquid. Team Liquid are actually going into the house. The Mert is there already. And this is great for Reciprocity if it pays off. Sixmo's in a great angle at the back here.
Mert on the rooftop.
It's going to catch them out. Mert on that route will get Jeems down. Samti's got Iroh. Beautiful death catches Ibby down. This has all gone wrong for Team Liquid. They've tried to pull up. Sixmo's angle may well pay. Crucial here. Mert on that roof has done some serious work. Oh, the angle! Sixmo! That was such a good angle. And that leaves Team Liquid down to 1, and they're going to push it. Mert's going to come in. They're not going to be expecting this one. Gemty's not going to be expecting someone to pop off the roof.
Where's the... Okay, they got the rest on Ibby there.
Mert's in. Okay, Mert dropped down. He didn't drop. I think he maybe failed to drop,
I think he missed it.
Yeah.
That was crucial, because if he did drop on the balcony, that could have been the play itself.
Reciprocity are actually coming this direction.
Oh, that's a good nade.
Reciprocity, that's caught Ibby out. They've got to push it. They've got to push it now. They know there's only one left in there. They're just going to try and nade it out instead. Reciprocity, how close do they get? Reciprocity may see this.
Out.
Liquid go down.
Less
Reciprocity passing by, but they're not going to pull up. And Team Liquid, well, the battle for the top has just got very interesting with Liquid only picking up, I think, 1 kill from now. I think Iroh was the only one they confirmed.
You also got to remember, DA really needs those kills, making sure that they don't go down to relegation spots, because Reciprocity and M19 is chasing them right now.
I mean, I think they're pretty safe. It's like a 35-point cushion or something around there, 30, 40. It's getting close.
It's
a big
not
cushion.
impossible.
It's not impossible. We're talking back-to-back wins here.
Yeah.
So let's look at rotations. FaZe Clan, they're coming around the north side of Yasnaya, south of Stauber, as are the Knights.
A little bit of a surprise.
That's
Usually they would go on
Yeah.
the north side of Stauber instead, east and then north, and coming in on the long rotation, because they usually want to play the gas station on the north side there.
I think too many people have been doing it, and they've just been caught out so many times doing it, so it's actually made them quicker.
Well,
the problem is they are coming into potentially ENCE territory. It's that 3-stack house. They're passing by now, and it looks like they're going to go for...
They're getting shot at.
They go for the coastline. They're going to go for the coastline.
They're probably going to go for the gas station, as per usual. This is pretty odd, though, seeing Reciprocity playing the plane dip, because a lot of teams want to avoid that. It's so hard to get out of there. It's so easy to get naded when you're in there.
Unity are right on them as well. Reciprocity going to have to go big here. NIP nearby as well. Raffi seeing through the trees, the tightest of gaps on top of that house. The wing, rather.
At least he's getting the information, knowing that there is a team over there, and that's going to put their attention towards that a little bit.
Oh, Brexco, where are you going? He's going straight into either Raise Your Edge or Vitality. No, he's pulled up perfectly to scout them. As you mentioned, Reciprocity in this ditch, so G2 pushing in.
He's by the yellow house, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he's pulled up over the road.
Yeah.
Tizerin found down. Hacksteady gets Dash Dish as well. Unity falling. Raffi also catching Vard out. So this 3-way battle. Dash Dish finished and confirmed. So 1 point going to Reciprocity. Can they confirm the next? I don't know. Dash Dish already done and dusted. Blast on an Orange. Well, Orange is too close. I don't think he's going to be able to get away from this one. That grenade, the tree saving him, just nudges to the side. Second one is going to go a little bit further. No, it still falls short. Blast on with the angle as well. Knights have managed to make it into the scrapyard, so they've got themselves safe. TSM coming in just behind them, going to pull up on that awkward compound. It's too big, that compound on the hills of Stalber, the south.
This is a problem with the plane dip. You have all the teams that can come from the east, but also from the west, north, and south. Basically everywhere, and you're not going to be able to see them until they're close up on you. And when they're that close, they can actually just nade you as well.
And DA moving towards this as well? I think they're looking towards the fight. And looking to... I would be so surprised if we saw aggression. Actually, this battle is for position. Okay. All right, FaZe Clan is just going to shuffle on over. Ooh. Wookie bookie. Goodbye, Drayden. Or Wanted, whichever you want to call him, depending on the stats.
Wookie trying to hit that quick scope, not hitting it.
No, not going to go for it. Okay, they're going to try and crash this. They're definitely going to confirm the kill on Drayden. I think Wookie wanted to drive over him.
I'm going to run him over, guys. No, don't.
Don't do it. Okay, ENCE have actually maybe stole the charge on FaZe. They're a little slow-moving, FaZe Clan. And looks like they're going to stay in Severny. They're going to play edge on the northern side. So ENCE are going in towards the little housing compounds, but as you can see, M19 already there, so we may see them clashing with one another. Razor Edge and Digital Athletics pretty much about to stumble on one another. DA have already fought off. They did get Iroh back on his feet, so they have all 4 alive.
Yeah, but Chris, finding Mark.
Those shots. We never catch it when he finds those bolt actions, do we? We never quite catch it. He lands so many of those shots. One day, we've got 4 games left out of 96 to try and catch one of these bolt action shots. Eventually, that's a good nade.
I thought he would force him off the
most flank, though, catches Menox out. Chris, though,
he dropped the nade as well. He's done for.
Fast Rail will take him, so DA down, Mert still not revived. Razor Edge losing 1 as well. Blaston going down for Unity. That puts them down to 1. And he is very much a part of Reciprocity. So Orange still sitting at that tree, I think it is, as we saw him last time. Oh, G2 are coming right up behind Razor Edge. Oh, this is not good for Razor Edge. They're holding the siege, and they're about to get completely caught in the back. There we go. There's the surprise. Sigsy goes down. Chris quickly turns around and tosses a nade out, but really it's simply random guessing. Brexico and Chris are very much upon him. And Razor Edge, well, DA are saved once again, aren't they?
Chris versus Chris. Who's the better Chris?
It's actually, well, I mean, it's Chris is definitely showing it in stats form, but honestly, in a one-on-one, I would say that's probably a close run thing. Mert looking in the dumpster.
He's trying to see if he can find Fast Rail.
Cook. Yeah, Fast Rail's going to push it out. No, go run back in!
Oh.
You knew he was throwing a nade and he ran back in. Oh, God.
Well, in the heat of the moment, it's actually hard because you don't think about that. You think about, all right, I got low, I didn't get the knock, I need to get back into cover.
Oof, Chris just wrecked Mert as he tried to confirm that kill.
Nade from Iroh coming in, I think. No?
Well, G2 didn't continue to push. They got that 1 kill and backed away. Chris.
Can you find another one?
Ladies and gentlemen, we finally caught a first-person view of Chris with a bolt action.
He only had bandages left.
It only took 92 games as well. Yeah, he's not got a lot, is he?
He kind of needs to get in right now to get some meds from the dead bodies that is in this compound.
He is no best.
He had no armor either.
Chris, I never knew you were so well endowed. Get the bandages going.
That's all of his smokes as well that he just used there.
Well, it's just survive is the name of the game at the moment. We saw how close they were. That is a South Shrink, and look at Na'Vi, who are delighted by that one. G2's compound is also golden. That is such a strong point from this circle onwards. Of course, Winstrike, who are also chasing the money, are in the Crossroads compound. That's very strong for them. What's going to happen in the north, though? We're going to see ENCE and FaZe on this big, wide northern rotate. They're actually going to rotate to the western side of the circle, almost coming in from Georgia Pole side, I think is how it's going to play out. It looks like it will. They're going to try and take a couple of shots at one of those. We see Vitality making their move. Here we go. So FaZe and ENCE all in this weird cross position. Squeaky trying to line them up on Mexi, but not going to happen. They clashed in the previous match, and it's happening again.
The question is where the teams are going to try to hold right now, because we know that the next circle, it will be shifting towards the north here. It's like 99% chance that it will be doing that with the land ratio 1 that we have in the super settings.
Yeah, which will go very much where DA are.
That's why I'm quite surprised that Winstrike actually went for the cube compound right now. It's not much to gain from there. Even if you have teams on the south, they're not going to cross that bridge because of that compound itself. It's not worth it.
For us, they're camping the bridge.
It's not worth it. Not in this high-level competitiveness.
I know. I'm pulling your chain, but you don't seem to realize. FaZe on the big rotate, so they're almost at Georgia Pole North now. Uber Mexi, Fuzz has gone even further out. ENCE have gone for the hills out there as well. So they're going to be coming in. Actually, it's a wise rotate because it's going to give them open territory. Dimmy has found Senya, and I think he's going to get confirmed as well. Down behind that tree, TSM also have a cross angle. Now V kind of in an awkward spot here.
They are getting sandwiched right now. Not just by 2 teams, but it could be a 3rd team if G2 just wipes out Vitality Slots.
Michael catches 1, 2, 3. Good grief, Poker Molodoy. He tried to res his in-game leader, but that was not going to happen. Michael had his number.
That's a kill secured there by Michael.
Oh, ENCE pulled in too close to NIP. Squeaky and Mikaz both going down. Their little chase to get into the money may well be stopping right there. Trifoli has managed to get past with Rustamar. They're going to find themselves a center point. Now NIP and M19 about to fight as Bestlage finds Gustav.
You cannot drop there, Gustav. You know exactly where they are. You shouldn't be peeking out and get knocked.
I mean, in fairness, if anyone has ever been on that island just outside of Rozhok, it's horrible. You just feel so exposed to every angle. The saving grace is, oh yeah, Aduzi tried to go and confirm it and instantly Winstrike light him up. Where's the circle going to move? What is Fuzz doing? Did he? Oh no, Fuzz, you didn't flip your vehicle down that way, did you?
No, I think he went...
No, he was carrying on the rotate, but he's not got a vehicle anymore. He's on foot, so he's clearly screwed up somewhere. Yeah,
he found a new one, found a new vehicle.
That's a big shift, though. Look at that. DA, that compound that Team Liquid were fighting for has suddenly paid dividends now. Vitality have joined the party with TSM and Na'Vi.
The thing is, while Na'Vi was fighting TSM, Aduzi actually swam across. I'm not sure that TSM know about that.
Winstrike shot him down there. Yeah.
But TSM doesn't know.
I mean, they're shooting. They figured out that someone's getting shot there, I think, so maybe.
Well, no, because...
Oh, what's going on in the north? M19, Reciprocity, trying to pick up some kills. Chris has found Rustamar. Chris, the last man standing for Raise Your Edge. Gustav bleeds out there. Rustamar also down, so Raise Your Edge confirming the kills. M19 out in the cold as they take shots. Shiv, who's been stepping it up this week, tries to trade blows with the Wanderer. I think still the only man in the entire phase that hit double figures. 10 kills for him.
Yep. And right now it's looking very grim on the northwestern side. A lot of teams clashing together towards the plane dip over there, as you can see on the bottom right corner there right now.
FaZe couldn't just move straight into this little compound down low. They've got themselves such freedom out there.
They can, but at the same time, east side of that compound is so rough because there's literally nothing there. You kind of don't want to play that if it's not the last chance or the last thing you have to do.
Better than nothing. Look at that north side. It's so clustered. M19, NIP, Reciprocity, Unity, even FaZe are trying to get a little angle on this one. See if they can pick up some free frags and chase down that top position. Fuzz will get one. MBS confirmed. Down he goes. Mexi's also moving across. Reciprocity, of course, chasing the points. M19 tossing out the nades. That looks like a good one. It's going to get very close to VARD. It's going to do enough damage. It should do. There's the knock coming down. G2 have moved down the hillside looking towards Vitality. They're getting involved in the battle between Vitality, TSM, and Na'Vi. It is going off on the north and the south.
M19 is out. Reciprocity is taking over the fight there now.
NIP getting battered from behind here by FaZe Clan. Bestlage turns onto Wookie. Oh, TSM are getting picked apart down the south. Rory goes down. Na'Vi will pick that up, and TSM will go down in 14th place. You can see Gaxi spotted. Shiv gets another 4 kills for Reciprocity.
This is good for Reciprocity, but is it too late? That's a big question.
Well, we will find out. Na'Vi and Vitality about to bump heads. They're going along that coastline. Winstrike also, while they were fighting, stole position and managed to get across.
Did he not see orange?
It doesn't look like it. He's a sneaky snake.
Oh, this might be really bad.
Oh, he sees him. He sees him. Oh,
that's a good
he got
one.
away with the blue.
The blue is coming, yeah.
But he's all right. He's close to the edge, so he should be fine. So it does mean he loses his Dacia, though.
Vitality pushing towards Na'Vi here.
Na'Vi pushing towards Vitality. Role reversed as they try and squeeze in. G2, they made the move. G2 went centered up. They moved onto that back of the hill by Digital Athletics again. Gives them a crate as well. Winstrike also going for a central position. They've continued forward while Na'Vi have stayed fairly static. Aduzi, one of the top fraggers in the entire league, finds himself another onto Shadow. The nades will confirm the bleed out. And now the rest of Vitality have run away. Yeah, that was, what, 6 nades just thrown out to confirm that kill.
Not really worth it because you might need those nades later on.
Winstrike might be able to catch FaZe off here. They're running for the hillside, but it looks like Fuzz has got himself in safely. ENCE is still miles away, by the way, from the rest of his team. I wonder if anyone's ever going to try and rescue him. I don't think saving Private ENCE is going to be a mission that they'll go for.
Well, at the same time, if ENCE can make it up alive there, and you see that FaZe is pushing in from the west side straight into the circle, ENCE could just spoil Reciprocity that is on the northwest there. But ENCE is getting shot by the tab right now on the north side.
We'll see how he goes. Or FaZe and Reciprocity about to clash.
Oh!
Trifoli will catch Uber out. That's Trifoli doing what he can, but ENCE will go down 11th place as we watch Nasus here. It's the north side where Reciprocity have managed to engage. Fuzz taken so low. Shif's going so big. Tixu in the end will catch him from the side. Shift gets the kill though. And that's a 4th for him and a 7th for Reciprocity. They're doing what they can with the kills. Mexi caught out in the crossfire. Tixu down. Scoom finds Chris as well. That's another kill for Reciprocity. Winstrike get themselves another. They're chasing down the Knights, remember, for 8th place. Chris goes off. Bestlosh trying to push on the hillside. Has to get the revive down as Vitality pushes position. Haduzi finds Kramer, but the rest of his team are going down. Nasus breaks off and Bestlosh gets the angle. Haduzi comes in and Vitality fall, but I think Chris has their angle as he moves on down.
They can't get the rest though, but Navi's still gonna have 2-man strong now. ENCE actually survived on the north side.
He's the only one there now for FaZe. Reciprocity though, they got I think 8 kills and counting with 4 alive. They now will engage with Winstrike, who are going for that central position. We actually have quite a few teams. We've got CrowCrowd, Reciprocity, Winstrike, G2, all with 4 alive here, with just 8 teams standing. This could be a real big head-to-head going on. Digital Athletics, of course, with their 4 alive in the compound, the only compound in the circle. We've said that so many times. I would say probably 4 times when they've won all 4 games.
Well, the thing is, even if they have the compound right now, it's not the best compound to play in a circle like this. You're going to see the teams pushing up on the south side, which is G2 holding that hill right now. And that hill might be the winning strategy to play from.
G2 might find the Knights here.
G2
and Kane are going with the 2-2 split, but they're going right between Reels. They see Reels, gets him down with the Org, spins around. Wanted's down there, gets the spray down, doesn't work out. Wanted, can you confirm the kill? He's going to have to back away from it. He's going to go for the nade instead. Realizes the danger. Kane has to try and go for the flank. Chris
gets him.
Comes down, and Brexco, will he get the revive? Oh, just steps on him. He's like, sorry, just a split second too late. That's a point for the Knights in terms of kills. Reciprocity, though, they need all the points they can, chasing down. The problem is who they're chasing. Right now, it's Digital Athletics, but I got a feeling it might be Winstrike soon, and they're all both standing.
Look, Winstrike has had a really rough day. I think they had 5 points coming into this game here, and that is tied up with the worst day ever here in PL, I think.
It's definitely not been great as they push on round. The circle's pulled away, so CrowCrowd now forced to move. I don't know what Kane's shooting. I really don't. He's shooting someone north.
DA is barely inside in that compound with the new circle as well.
Yeah, but they're still will be inside. Oh, Rafi trying to go for the flick on Jorski. 9 kills and counting. Reciprocity are doing what they can. They've had, I think this may well be their best week ever at this stage, but is it too late? That's the question, because everybody else is stepping up as well. Winstrike have seen Na'Vi, that's Bestalosh caught out. Chris will be the one that catches the kill. This is looking like G2 are going to take that #1 spot. Nade's rolling past Julski as he tries to respond. He will get caught out by the second one there as Winstrike forced down. ENCE goes down. That's going to be 7th for FaZe Clan.
But now Reciprocity heard the shots from the north there. That is CrowCrowd pushing in, and they might be sandwiched if they don't finish up the fight with Winstrike right now.
Nuki's on the flank. It may actually catch them out. Timmy's trying to get in to get the revive off. Meanwhile, we see them caught out. Nuki does get Scoom. CrowCrowd catches Rafi as well with an AWM out wide. And suddenly, Reciprocity have 2 down, and they're wondering what the heck just hit them.
That's a big problem. When you're dragging out the fight, you need to finish up it quick as possible.
Shiv getting lit up, but he's managed to get around and get the revive onto Rafi. He's going to try and stick it. Winstrike, they're going to try and take this moment. Meanwhile, G2 have moved on to Digital Athletics in the northern side. Chris catches Mert down. That's big. DA down to 2 now. Iro doing what he can to try and keep them at bay. The nade's going across. That catches Chris. A beautiful death. Now he has to try and take that moment to go for the revive, but Kane is moving in.
Kane, he might spot him.
Hexetti down and may well get confirmed. CrowCrowd moving on to Reciprocity, spoiling their chances.
Awesome.
Kane with the shots, catches Mert out, has to
he
back
dropped the
away.
nade
The
as well.
nade, oh no, it went to his feet. He's got to crawl away, but it's going to surely finish him off. Yeah, he's going to bleed out there. And G2 failing in the end to deal with Digital Athletics, and Winstrike and CrowCrowd looking good from this circle. Reciprocity out in the cold.
That's a third knock on Mert. They need to get that revive quick.
There goes Reciprocity, 5th place for them. I think it was 10 kills perhaps. No, maybe 9 because Timmy's been back on his feet. Jorski as well. So Winstrike with the 3 up. G2 with 3 up. Actually, tell that's 2 up now. That's all they've got. Chris going looking for Iro. Sees him. Did Iro see
Spots him.
Chris?
They do know that DA needs to move out of the compound though.
He's going to go for the nade, try and predict it. Did he get in the window? No, didn't quite. Or he did, you know. Oh, he took damage from that, but the flank from the beautiful death takes Chris down. And well, DA are fighting for their tournament lives, and they have absolutely stepped it up this week.
They're doing great right now, and G2, look at that, Udyr, he's backing off. He doesn't want to take this fight anymore. He knows that he's going to lose it.
CrowCrowd moving in on Winstrike here. Udyr, the flank actually might cost Winstrike some points if he completely pulls away from it. Set going aggressive. Crate drop down right next to him. Nobody's got it just yet, but Set certainly will be close enough. That'll be a second crate for CrowCrowd, and you got to feel that may well give them the points. And CrowCrowd on 479 points, I believe, coming into this one, may leapfrog into that 8th spot. We'll see how the points lie, because they've got 7 kills and counting so far. This could be a really big round for them.
Right now, the big question is, who is CrowCrowd going to be fighting? Is it going to be Winstrike or is it going to be DA? Because as soon as they take the fight against one of the other team should be pushing that one.
One thing we do know is G2 will be in 1st place after this game finishes, going into the final day. They were 1st place at the start of today as well, but they are being pressured, that's for sure, with just 4 rounds remaining tomorrow. Iro creeping with the blue on his back. He's going to get hit by the blue at this rate. If he doesn't step it up.
He does have 23 bandages, though. Might come in handy.
Well, considering the amount of blue damage he's
don't
just
die
took.
to the blue.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
8 kills currently on Digital Athletics, 7 on CrowCrowd. That's a lot of kills for both of the teams.
They saw him. They know he was at the tree. Kemba and Tab are on the flank around, trying to get the smallest of angle towards him. Yeah, and he realizes that Iro's in trouble. Yeah. He goes down, leaves a beautiful death standing. Winstrike looking to try and move on this. They've gone up the hillside. But a beautiful death needs to sit.
CrowCrowd does have Set looking towards the south, though, so he might be able to spot Winstrike before Winstrike can actually ambush them.
With that AWM as well, remember?
Yeah.
Then he's gone out there. Iro bleeds out. So 8 kills, though, for DA. That has unfortunately put on pate to Reciprocity's charge. Winstrike, ironically, now falling down to 12th spot, but still, it is a long way. We're going to have to see some back-to-back wins for Reciprocity if they want to try and get out of it. You can see what they've done. They've put space. They put 22 points between them and M19. They've really gone for it this week. I feel sorry for them, but it is just a little too late. Winstrike, however, who looked to be chasing 8th down, have fallen away a little bit here. And you can see just how close it is. CrowCrowd with the placement points. I think they're going to be into 8th place, you know. I think Pittsburgh Knights might drop out the money here.
Pittsburgh Knights needs to step it up tomorrow, that's for sure, if they want to keep the money.
That's $15,000. That's it's 15,000 or 0. It's a harsh step up. It's a harsh step up, that's for sure. Beautiful death. Is he actually backwards crawling? Or just is this a new tactic? Backwards. You don't look where you crawl. You just this is how you keep cover. You just don't look where you're going. Snake it away. Don't forget Udyr's still down there as well at the tree.
The 2 snakes actually will probably be catching a 2nd or 3rd place.
One nade would kill CrowCrowd right now.
Thing is, with
Look how close they are.
two big teams like CrowCrowd and Winstrike right now, they're going to be fighting each other. The Snakes, they won't be doing anything.
Something gave it away. Winstrike moved and CrowCrowd absolutely steamed in as one. They're going to come right around the back of Winstrike. Now, have they managed to move quick enough, Winstrike here? They're going to see Udir. They catch him down. Now, they have to turn. They have to deal with CrowCrowd. CrowCrowd have their backs. The smokes are down. Nookie gets, obviously, the kill onto him. Set's going low. Timmy will see him. Timmy is actually getting the shots down. Set's not landing them. The blue hits Set in the back. The circle's going to take Set down. Timmy will get the kill. Now Winstrike, can they move on this? They have the numbers advantage, but Nookie gets picked off. Timmy gets Kemba back down. Digital Athletics still moving on this. Senpai's trying to hold him off, but he's not showing the attention. Kemba down. Senpai now the last man standing for CrowCrowd. Are they going to throw this away? It looks like they will. Winstrike still with 2 on their feet, and Digital Athletics strike. Timmy goes down. A beautiful death.
It's 1 versus 1 versus 1 right now.
Jorski sees the one, sees a beautiful death coming through the smoke, but he may be able to get around the side there. The nade from Senpai, that goes towards Jorski, but he's managed to get around. He's going for the wraparound. Senpai will see him. Senpai with the spray. Oh, Jorski gets set down. A beautiful death gets Senpai off. It's a beautiful death versus Jorski. What is happening?
It's down to the 1 versus 1 now. A beautiful death. He is in the center of the circle. It doesn't look like he's going to be moving, but Jorski, he can't go for a revive.
Tim is trying to give himself the information. He's trying to crawl forward and see what he can. Jorski goes low. This is like a replay of what we saw back in Minsk. This reminds me so much of the exact same spot. Almost beautiful death. Oh my God. He's on to 10 kills. And now Jorski on the flank. Digital Athletics, if they pick up the win here, it would be huge. But Jorski, he's going to see him. He's going to have the angle. Comes around the tree. The spray down. It's not enough. A beautiful death on absolutely nothing. The blue is on his back as well. He's going to force him to move. He's on the central point. Jorski, you've got to move. You've got to keep pushing this. A beautiful death goes for the spray down. Oh, they're up to 3 points. A beautiful death goes down. It's Winstrike that come out on top. What a finish in an epic 1v1. CrowCrowd with the numbers. Just couldn't make it work for them, and it's Winstrike who've had, as you say, one of the worst days in the history of PEL Phase 2.
A lot.
Step it up. Oh my word.
I know last time Tixa had this kind of a bad day, he said, hey, I'm just going to go home. I'm not going to do anything.
One thing this does do, it confirms the bottom of the table. I'm sorry. It was DA in 12th place. It was Winstrike in 11th place. And with both of them picking, well, 10 kills for DA, obviously we're seeing, 15 points, I think, for Winstrike, maybe even 16 or 17. Sadly, while Reciprocity are having one of their best weeks of their lives, that, I believe, has just put paid to them. That is the chance gone.
Well, the thing is, Reciprocity stepped it up way too late. They waited till the last weekend until they start doing anything, and that's not going to cut it. You need to start doing it from week 1. They're just 7 weeks late, I guess.
What an absolutely bonkers finish. That trophy right there currently is looking like G2's, but we are far from done. We got 4 games coming at you tomorrow to see who the Phase 2 champion is going to be. We've got G2, Liquid, FaZe,